All those who follow the way of the greatest creator will have a wonderful future. Shui Feng. February 12, 2011. As the messenger of the greatest creator, I can offer you the most reliable guarantee that all those who follow the way of the greatest creator will secure a wonderful future and will enjoy the infinite pleasure of life in the kingdom of the greatest creator, the long-enduring Lifechanyuan era, 1000-year world, 10,000-year world, the Elysium world and its celestial island continent. This is the unchangeable law. The combination of sperms and eggs gives birth to the carrier of life. The combination of seeds with suitable soil will make the seeds germinate, grow, flower, and bear fruits. The South Pole and North Pole of magnets are attracted to each other. The simultaneous intake of vitamin C and shrimps will cause the formation of arsenic in the body and make a person die of bleeding. Velocity multiplied by time is the distance covered. If an object reaches a speed of 11.2 km per second, it can escape the gravitation force of the Earth, and if it reaches a speed of 16.7 km per second, it can fly out of the solar system. The still water without the infusion of running water will stink from putridity and eventually dries up. The reaction between copper oxide and dilute sulfuric acid will result in copper sulfate and water. In Euclidean geometry, the angles of a triangle adds up to 180 degrees. On the Earth, one will return to the starting point if he keeps going forward by following a certain longitude or latitude. Water will turn into ice at 0 degrees Celsius. These and many other laws are necessary rules to be obeyed. We will reach any place that our footsteps guide us to. If we break laws, we may end up in prison. In autumn we will harvest what we have sowed in the fertile soil in spring. According to the principle of gravity and attraction, kind actions and kind ideas will beget good results, while evil actions and evil intentions will incur evil consequences. If you chase the sun, you can escape from darkness; if you chase darkness, you can hardly see light. A man is known by his friends. He who is unjust is doomed to destruction. One will get intoxicated if he drinks too much, and will have a bulging stomach if he eats too much. A mountain dweller knows well the twittering of birds, and a fisherman has a good knowledge of fishes. Worship Buddha and you will acquire the Buddhahood, seek the way of immortality and you will attain the spiritual state of a celestial being. The buildup of quantitative changes will result in qualitative changes once the critical point is surpassed. For anything, emergence and disappearance and life and death exist in unity of opposites. Each flower is a Bodhi, and each grain of sand reflects a world. The universe is holographic. The two poles are communicable and convertible. Things will develop in the opposite direction if they become extreme. Gazing for long impairs blood, lying for long impairs qi, sitting for long impairs muscles, standing for long impairs bone, and walking for long impairs tendons. A benevolent person is kind in words, actions and look. If a person performs 3 deeds of kindness every day, he will be granted blessing by the heaven in 3 years. A ferocious and evil person is wicked in words, actions and look. If a person performs 3 deeds of unkindness every day, he will be dealt disaster by the heaven in 3 years. All these and many others are necessary rules not to be violated. It is an inevitable and necessary law and principle that those who follow the way of the greatest creator will all enjoy a beautiful future. The greatest creator reigns supreme in the universe. The greatest creator is the omnipotent boss of the universe. People who comply to the will of the greatest creator and do things in accordance with the will of the greatest creator will surely win the blessing and favor of the greatest creator. If the son asks for steamed bun, the father will not give him the stone. If we obey the greatest creator will grant us special rewards. The greatest creator is eternal. If we follow the way of the greatest creator, we will also become eternal. The greatest creator is the source of wisdom and the birthplace of life. If we follow the way of the greatest creator, we can obtain wisdom and new life. The greatest creator is love and truth, so if we follow the way of the greatest creator we can win love and find truth. In the universe, there are 36-dimensional space, 20 parallel worlds, and heaven and hell. If we obey the greatest creator and follow the way of the greatest creator will certainly arrange us in the most beautiful space and world. The greatest creator will absolutely not assign good thing to rebels and bad things to obedient people. If good things are assigned to rebels and bad things to the obedient people, then where are justice and laws in the world? As a result, there would be no relations between cause and effect, and everything will be put upside down. Actually, everything is in good order. Therefore, we will surely have a wonderful future if we hold the greatest creator in awe and respect, conform to the greatest creator, believe in the greatest creator and follow the way of the greatest creator. Tathagata just tells us truth, and does not tell lies. Jesus Christ, Buddha Sakyamuni, and celestial being Lao Tzu are all Tathagata. They will not cheat us, and they can see no need to cheat us. Put in a nutshell, their teachings and instructions just tell us to follow the way of the greatest creator. Follow the way of the greatest creator, and we can enter the kingdom of the greatest creator, the Elysium world, and we can attain immortality. According to the values of Lifechanyuan, those who follow the way of the greatest creator will have their future in 1,000-year world, 10,000-year world, Elysium world, and its celestial island continent. All are inevitable. You can become what you believe in. You will achieve corresponding results from the way you take. The brightest, the easiest, the most direct, and the most beneficial way in the world is the way of the greatest creator. The most nutritious thing in the world is mother's milk. The best way in the world to obtain the most beautiful future is the way of the greatest creator.